Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to get you deep clarity on your special person's current feelings and intentions about you and this connection. So this can be your twin flame, soulmate, beloved, specific person. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It is such a passion and purpose of mine to do these readings for you. I've actually been doing them for a very long time on YouTube. I can't believe how many years it's been. And so if you have just discovered my channel, welcome. I want to give you a big virtual hug and the same beautiful hug to all of you who've been there with me from the beginning. And I know some of you have been incredible in terms of your support. You've literally been with me when I first started. I think it was at least like 7 or 8 years ago. So thank you so much for being here. It really means a lot to me. As always, I have 3 groups for you to choose from, and I give you various ways to choose your group. You can choose from group number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can choose them all and take the messages that resonate, or you can choose from zodiac signs because we assign zodiac signs for each group as well. So some people like to choose their zodiac sign and their person's zodiac and combine those 2 readings. So there is no right or wrong answer. Just be gentle with yourself. Today is going to be fun because you will have the opportunity to choose your group from the crystals as well as the zodiac signs. However, the message that's on the other side of each card is a mystery. So it's like a pick your message as well as pick a card. So depending on what you choose, we will uncover this card and see what your special message is and then continue with the reading. So like I said, take what resonates and leave the rest. But if you're at that place where you just want specific clarity on what's going on between you and your special person, then I highly recommend that you do the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers this because I love seeing your beautiful face on video call. And I really do believe that live readings are the most powerful readings you can get because of the energy exchange and because Spirit can answer all of your questions as they come up right there in real time. We also video record those if you like. That way you can watch it multiple times and you'd be surprised at how much you learn on multiple viewings. So that's one option. The other option is video recorded readings. And if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. Now, for those of you who love to pull oracle cards at home, I have created 2 decks, the Twin Flame Oracle, my love deck, which I use in every reading here on YouTube, and the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, which is my business, money, and career deck. Once these are sold out, I am not going to be offering them anymore. And I'm very proud that over the years, we've sold significantly more than 10,000 decks. So that is why I'm offering the last inventory I have for the cheapest price. I believe it's $14.99 Amazon FBA with free shipping. So if you've always wanted one, best time to get it. Again, all of the links are in the box below. All right, so take a deep breath and let's see which of these you feel most guided towards. So for group number 1, we have this crystal right here. For group number 2, we have this crystal right here. And for group number 3, we have this crystal right here. Okay, let's go ahead and assign zodiac signs. For group number 1, we have Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn, and Scorpio. For group number 2, we have Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, and Virgo. For group number 3, we have Aries, Cancer, Taurus, and Aquarius. All right, so go ahead and make your choice and we will get started with group number 1. My beautiful group 1 that chose this crystal right here, as well as Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn, and Scorpio. Let's see, what are their current feelings and intentions about you? And let's start off with a special message here for you from the universe. Inner strength. Okay, beautiful. So I feel like Spirit is calling upon you, group 1, to focus on how strong you truly are. You are a lot stronger than you think, and you have tremendous power within you that maybe is yet still untapped. Okay, tremendous power within you that you can absolutely tap into, and you are stronger than you believe you are. What a beautiful message for you from Spirit. Okay. I love that. I think that is just fantastic. Okay, so let's take a look at their current feelings and intentions about you. We're going to start with your oracle cards. And then we will do your tarot. And stay until the end because we will also be looking at what does Spirit wish for you to surrender. Again, it's a beautiful time, this energy that's at the end of the year, you know, purging, releasing, letting go of things that don't serve you. What does Spirit thinks about, what does Spirit think about you releasing or surrendering something in order to channel that inner strength better? Okay, so that's the way it's going to tie in from your special message to Spirit's advice at the end. Oh, I like that connection right there. Okay, so we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Sorrow, loss, grief, and depression. Rainbow blessings. Changed in the night. You have changed quickly. Okay. So I feel like for some of you, something has happened here in this connection, in this relationship, where you may have felt deceived. It doesn't have to be like something really earth-shattering, but it can be something where you feel like this person didn't fully allow themselves to be vulnerable with you. Sometimes when we get this card, this energy, it isn't so much about like betrayal, although it could be, just take it as it resonates, like if you feel that you've been deceived or betrayed, you know. But I feel like it's more so about the mask that people wear, like the masks that people wear in society, you know, in order to protect themselves and protect what's vulnerable within them. So I feel like in their current feelings and intentions, I feel like this person is going through some sort of sorrow or regret that they made you feel like there were things that they couldn't talk about, or things that they kept from you about their life, about their challenges, things that would have brought their walls down and made them feel closer to you and made you feel closer to them. So I get the sense that maybe this person has been going through certain things in their life, certain challenges that have felt very heavy for them, but they couldn't share it with you. And you may have felt deeply hurt by that, you know, I thought you loved me. I thought we were so close. I thought we were building something. We had this amazing connection, and yet there are things that you didn't want to tell me. Like you kept your mask on. You didn't take your mask off. Or am I not special enough? I feel, group one, that they feel that they may have lost you, or you are deeply disappointed in them because of this, because you feel that this person didn't allow you in, even though they claim to love you. And I don't know, I get this really strong energy from you, group one, that might be the deep pain that you might be going through right now. Like, I feel like there's a mirroring energy here where you feel a lot of sorrow, loss, grief, and depression at what's going on or what has happened in this connection, and so do they. You're both mirroring each other's sadness and sorrow. But I feel like the reason for this sadness and sorrow is because you, group one, feel incredibly hurt that this person claimed to deeply love you, deeply care for you. You guys were very close and you had gotten closer and closer. And yet it seemed like something happened in their life that made them change very quickly, in the sense that they would not confide in you. They would not tell you what was going on. And that really felt heavy. That felt like a bit, almost like a betrayal. That felt like a deception. Like, why won't you tell me? Why, you say you love me, so why can't you be vulnerable with me? Why can't you let me in? So I feel like this person has a deep sorrow around the fact that they either did not let you in, or you did not let each other in, or maybe you mirrored each other where you both kept your masks on and you didn't allow for that deeper bonding, that deeper intimacy, or they didn't allow for it. And you may have felt that this person changed overnight, in the sense that you thought that you were so close that they would tell you everything. But when something happened, when stuff hit the fan, they did not. They hid it from you. They didn't want to tell you. And it felt like a slap in the face. I'm getting that energy of like, I feel very insulted. You feel insulted, and yet they see you as a blessing in their life. So there's kind of like a mismatch of energy here, where it's like they didn't want to make you feel bad. They weren't trying to hurt you by not telling you what was going on. You are a beautiful blessing in their life, and they're coming at it from the perspective of they didn't want to pollute that. There's something about, like, the reason they didn't tell you is because they didn't want you to think less of them, or they didn't want to pollute the good feelings that you have for them. So they were trying to protect it, and you saw it as they've really changed, and now I can't trust them because they won't tell me. So do you see how it's like different perspectives? What else is going on in their current feelings and intentions? This one just flew out. 2 of Wheels or Pentacles. Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, 9 of Swords, Temperance. Okay. So yes, they are incredibly stressed out right now. Okay. There's something, again, this may have to do with whatever it was that they couldn't tell you that was going on in their life. 2 of Pentacles, they had some decisions to make. There were some choices that had to be made that were very heavy for this person. And they may have had to make choices that they felt you would not respect, or you would not like, or you would not agree with. Okay? For some of you, and take this as it resonates, it's not for everybody. For some of you, I feel like there is some topic, something between the 2 of you that you both greatly disagree on. And it's almost like an argument that you have to keep denying or deflecting on. Like, you cannot bring this argument up because it makes the feelings become very difficult between the 2 of you. And you guys have been trying to focus on how much you love each other. You were trying to focus on the love and the connection. But there's some sort of a topic that's in the background, possibly for some of you, that is just so difficult because you have opposing views. And when that topic comes up, it leads to a lot of tension. It leads to argument and discussion. And then you reach an impasse where it starts to become very negative. And either you withdraw or they withdraw or both of you withdraw. And this is a recurring issue because it's something it has something to do with the choices that this person makes. There's some sort of choice that this person makes in their life that you have a problem with. Or it could be vice versa, it could be even mirroring. But again, take it as it resonates. And that might be, for many of you, a source of conflict. And that is why this person keeps the mask on. There might be certain choices that they're making in their life that they are hiding from you, and it's not a betrayal against you or in anything like that. They're not cheating or betraying in any way, but there might be some thing that has to do with their material life, because pentacles, right? It might have to do with family, exes, kids, finances, obligations, responsibilities that they feel guilt around, and you feel like that they're being manipulated, that they're not allowing themselves to be empowered in that situation. So that's why I feel like in their feelings right now, they know that they've made those kind of choices, and they want to reach out to you and see if there's still something there, if you still care, if you still want connection, even though there's been some sort of a loss or grief or sorrow around a disagreement that seems to not have a resolution. Knight of Wands, central energy, they want to come running back to you. They want to express their passion for you. Right now, they might be very muted. They might be somebody who is kind of repressing their deeper feelings for you right now because of these challenges, because of this conflict. They're not allowing themselves to fully step into the passion, the love. They're kind of muting it right now. They're kind of putting a pause button on it, but it's repressing, and they don't want to repress. So right now, this person really wants to just come running to you. They want to, if you've been in separation or struggle, they want to reconcile. They're feeling incredibly, Nine of Swords, stressed about whatever is going on in the situation in their life. They're seeking balance. But I feel like you provided a lot of emotional relief and temperance. You provided that balance. And if you have gone silent on them right now, they are feeling the tension, the stress, and the loss of your energy. And they're seeking to recalibrate. They're seeking to find that balance again. But they may be struggling to do so. So let's take a look at what are their intentions towards you in this immediate future. What are their intentions towards Group 1 in this immediate future? See, pause. This is the thing. This is what I told you. There's been some sort of an inaction, right? There's been a stepping back energy. They want a fresh start. There you have it, that Knight of Wands. They want to come forward. Page of Cups. They want to send you a message of love. They want union, see? This is so beautiful. And they know that you guys have clashing beliefs, that the beliefs are still there. See? So their intentions towards you are to come back into a new beginning. See? Reconciliation, eternal love. New opportunity, release the past. This is your second chance. So their intention is to come back, is to reconnect, is to come back together with you. Even if they have paused or you have paused or both of you have paused this connection. Right now, that pause has happened because there's, like I said, there's something that you disagree on. There's something that, keeps this person from fully opening up to you because they feel that you would not understand certain decisions that they've had to make, certain decisions that they hold, certain beliefs that they hold around those decisions. And it's become very painful, I think, for them and for you. So I feel like this person and their intentions towards you, are trying to figure out, okay, how can we get past this clash of beliefs? Because you probably won't change your opinion. They may not be changing their opinion anytime soon. So is there any way to come into union without the struggle, without the Nine of Swords, without that sense of stress around that disagreement? They're sort of looking for a solution towards that. Is it possible? That's what their intention is. Can we find a common ground? Can we meet in the middle? So what does Spirit want you to surrender to help you along? Surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So I feel like this is a beautiful combination here of Spirit's actual guidance for you. You have more strength than you know, and if there's anything in your life that you are putting off or procrastinating on, then you need to surrender that, because there is a lot of success, goodness, and even love here around the corner for you. Okay? I love it. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. Everything is linked in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really helps me and supports the channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose this crystal right here, as well as Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, and Virgo. Let's see, what is your special message here first from the universe? Oh my gosh, how beautiful is this? Spirit is saying that you are in the process of a beautiful awakening. Oh, I love this. So definitely be open. Be open to new experiences. Be open to new directions. Just practice that awareness and know that you are awakening into a beautiful new life cycle. That's the energy I'm getting. Okay. Wonderful. So let's go ahead now and get into your reading. What are your person's current feelings and intentions towards you? Group 2. What are your person's current feelings and intentions towards you? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Pride, arrogance, ego, and stubborn. Wolf instinct. Painting the roses red, covering up errors. Wow. Okay. I feel like your person right now has gone into some sort of deeply self-protective mode, okay? I feel like your person is on a path right now that they know is wrong, whatever that looks like in their life, okay? Take it as it resonates. Everybody's in a different situation. All of you are on a different journey. But I feel like there's something in your person that is stubbornly holding on to some sort of a decision or a path that isn't good for them. And they know it. You know when somebody is in the middle of self-sabotage? Like they know that the choices they're making, the path that they're going down is not right. It's not good for them. It's going to be destructive. It's not going to be in their best interest. They know. But yet There's something in their pride, in their ego, that is invested in that path and will not let go. And I feel like that is part of the tension that is going on between your two souls. You love each other deeply, but there's something here where you feel like this person cannot fully be yours. They cannot, even though their heart is yours, you feel like you both can't fully come together in union the way you want, because their arrogance, ego, and stubbornness is attached to something that they feel they must do. So take that as it resonates for your situation. It's going to be different for everyone. But there's something here that this person's pride cannot let go of. And it's interesting because we're getting wolf energy as well as tiger energy here. So there's a sense of ferociousness that this person has. Like they're highly protective of whatever this is, even though it's self-sabotaging. Okay, it's not good for them. But they may even be going into, with this wolf instinct, I feel like lone wolf kind of energy. Like they may even have gone into a hermit mode because they're not in a place right now where they can listen to reason. You know how sometimes somebody is in such deep denial about something that they go through a phase where they double down on it because they can't let it go. Right? And they double down on what is bad for them. They get even more attached to it because their pride and their ego cannot let go. So there's something here that this person, your person, has attached their identity to, okay? That is outside of the connection that the two of you share. And it's something that they need to free themselves from, okay? There's for some of you, this, whatever this attachment is, it could be an attachment, it could be an obligation, it could be something that is so negative though, like it drains them, but they're staying in it for either financial reasons, obligation reasons, like there's some sort of something that they are attached to that they know is horrible for them, but they're not freeing themselves from it. Even though they want to, even they might even say, oh, I want to get out of this. Oh, I want to free myself from it. I don't want to be in this situation anymore. It could be anything. Work, geography, home life, family life, third party situation. It could be anything. Whatever is holding this person back, but they are choosing to let it hold themselves back, right? And they know that they need to free themselves. So this is why in their current feelings and intentions towards you, instead of saying, I know what I'm doing is wrong, I know I'm in denial, like I know I should fix this, they are trying to cover up their errors. Because to me, this covering up errors energy is very similar to this arrogance. So for some of you, you might even be experiencing this person as acting arrogant and entitled, because it's not that they're truly arrogant. They have so much fear of the fallout of what will happen if they let this thing go that it comes off as arrogance. It comes off as, no, I have to do this. Like it's like they have to protect it. They have to protect the identity that they've built around it. So right now they might be in a mode of trying to cover up those mistakes. They know it's a mistake, okay? But right now they may also have gone into this, very hermit-y energy of, I'm going to be quiet because I don't want anybody to bring my house of cards down. And you may have already done that and they know it because you are sharp. You've seen this. You know this for what it is. You see the truth and they know that as well, but they're still hiding from that truth. Wow, this is very powerful. There's a very powerful energy coming through in this reading, group 2. What else is going on in your person's current feelings and intentions about group 2? High Priestess, see? They know you see through them. Page of Wands. The Hermit, see? There's that Hermit energy. Page of Cups. Six of Swords. Yeah. So, see? I said with the wolf instinct that there's a hermity energy. I know hermity, I think I just made up that word. It doesn't really exist, but it's like a hermity energy. And here we have the confirmation of that. Unfortunately, right now, I feel like this person, there may be something going on in their life where whatever that lie that they're telling themselves, whatever that arrogance and ego and stubbornness is covering up, is being exposed. Right? Something is breaking down. I feel like spirit is trying to wake this person up. I feel like this person has compartmentalized their life. Like there's one compartment where they are your person. They love you dearly. They adore you. You adore them. There's nothing inherently wrong between the two of you. It's just this other thing. There's this other thing in another compartment, in another section of their life that is putting tremendous pressure on your relationship. And they are not willing to admit that they need to let that go, whatever that is, right? But because the more they are burying their head in the sand about it, group 2, the more spirit is saying, my child, you've done this long enough. If I let you continue on like this, you're going to lose the love of your life. Because this person right now may not be, they may not be allowing themselves to see that they may lose you. They know that you're the love of their life, but something in this delusion that they're holding on to is becoming more important than losing you in the present moment. Not in the long term, but in the present moment. And that comes from emotional immaturity. Look at this. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. This person needs to mature. You know, it doesn't matter how old they are. They're stuck in some sort of a cycle that is keeping them small, right? Whatever this is that they are not being able to free themselves from is shrinking them. It's shrinking their energy. It's shrinking their sense of true identity, right? The bigger their arrogance and ego is getting, the smaller their actual soul is getting. The energy of the soul is retracting because the maturity is not there. Like here, they know that they want to reach out to you. They know that they want to tell you how they feel, but they're coming up as emotionally mature. They know that they should do things differently. Page of Wands, take different actions, but it's still not as mature as it could be. They know that you see through them. They know that you are coming from the High Priestess energy, which is a very powerful energy. And when the High Priestess energy is there, you can't really hide things from a High Priestess, because the High Priestess sees through you, sees into your soul very deeply. So I feel like this person is trying to hide behind their ego and their arrogance. They're being extremely stubborn, but they're also in their feelings and intentions towards you really scared because they know that you don't buy into their game. Maybe other people buy into what delusion they're living, but you do not. And their greatest fear right now in their feelings is that you are going to move on. Six of Swords, you're going to leave them behind. Unless they sort themselves out, unless they free themselves from whatever they're holding on to, they're afraid that you are going to leave. You're going to move on because you're the High Priestess. You don't put up with this kind of nonsense, right? So let's see in the immediate future, what are their intentions towards you and this connection in the immediate future? In just this immediate future. No. Home. Balance. Feminine. Interesting. Okay. So I feel like this person is flailing. Okay. They are deeply struggling. They are flailing. Okay. There's a lot of resistance in this person. They don't want to let go of the delusion because there's something in it that has to do with survival, money, something at stake here. Their identity, there's something. And they're struggling to admit the truth. They want to, because look, you are their home. If this is the masculine you're watching for, like, you are their divine feminine and where they feel most at home. You are their emotional home. You're the home of their heart. You're the home of their soul. And they're out of balance. They're out of balance because there's something here, some choice they're making, some attachment they have, some situation that is draining them, that is depleting them, that they will not let go of. And they have lost their balance. So I feel like in their intentions towards you in this immediate future is that they miss you deeply. They miss that beautiful warmth, love, acceptance that they get from you. But they're still resisting resolving the situation because they're afraid of letting it go. So they are right now very much seeking balance. This is very much like the Temperance card. This person is out of control right now, but you know what? It's okay. I feel like, again, this is a reckoning that the universe has brought because this person was so resistant to releasing something that needs to be released in their life. And right now, it's not your job to try to influence this. Spirit has taken over group 2. This is very powerful. I'm telling you, sit back, live your beautiful life. This person's going to come back to you. They're going to come running back to you, but not until Spirit has pushed them to finally open their eyes. And Spirit is doing exactly that. This person is going through something very deep. Okay, they're going through a very deep, dark night of the soul because it's been a long time coming. They needed this. And Spirit is finally saying, you know what? It's time. It's time. If you don't get your act together, if I don't push you to finally deal with this situation, you're going to lose the love of your life. And that's where the rubber hits the road. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is saying, you step back, live your beautiful life. This person is going to come running back to you, but when Spirit has taught them that lesson, like they're in the process of that dark night of the soul, major reckoning and opening of the eyes. Okay, so see, Spirit wants you to surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and be surrounded by positive people. Okay, so that, along with this awakening card, is your beautiful message from the universe. You focus on yourself, you focus on your awakening, you live your beautiful life, and if you feel that there are unhealthy relationships in your life, surrender them. Let Spirit work it out for you. Okay, so if you'd like to have a personal reading, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. It really helps me and supports the channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. Group 3 that chose this crystal right here, as well as Aries, Cancer, Taurus, and Aquarius. Let's see what is your special message from the universe. It's your time. I love it. So the universe is telling you your time is here to manifest all of your biggest dreams and desires. So make sure you take advantage of this high energy, high vibrational time for you. Okay, so that's a beautiful way to start. Now let's get into your person's current feelings and intentions about you. So we'll start with your oracle cards. Then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end, because we will also be looking at what does Spirit want you to surrender in order to have a more beautiful life experience. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Bluff. Pretending, mask, and exaggeration. Ocean. Ebb and flow. Such a curious dream. Grounding, returning to reality, and coming home. So I feel like for some of you, there has definitely been a lot of ups and downs in this connection. For some of you, it may even be a lot of off and on energy. Okay, like there's a part of you too that is deeply and passionately in love, and then there's another part where there doesn't seem to be stability. It's like you both want stability in the connection, but for whatever reason, stability very much goes up and down. Okay, and part of it might be because of this. And it's interesting, we got a similar energy in group 1, where it's like if you can't bring down the mask. And what I mean by mask is, you know, letting someone in, especially if you love them, right? You always think like, okay, if I'm deeply in love with you, you're deeply in love with me, or you feel this powerful connection together, why can't we bring down the mask and the walls? Why can't we allow each other to see the real us, to be more intimate, to be more vulnerable, to share our deepest, you know, desires, things that have challenged us, parts of ourselves that the person we love should absolutely know about us. And I feel like for some reason there's been a struggle around that. Either this person has gone through certain traumas in their life and they've learned that it's best to hide their deeper self from people, because if they open up, they'll either be betrayed, let down, disappointed, right? So they always keep up certain walls. And because of that, your relationship may have felt very kind of off and on, where you get really, really close, and then this person tries to put a barrier. It may not even be conscious. They may not even be consciously doing it. It might be very subconscious for them, but they might be putting up a barrier. And so the closer you get, when they feel that vulnerability, when they start feeling like, oh, they're going to drop the mask, like they're going to share more, they're going to be raw with you, it scares them and they pull back. So I think for some of you, this has been a very painful cycle of moving forward and pulling back, moving forward and pulling back. And I'm also getting the sense of a lot of cycles around rupture and repair. Like things rupture between the two of you, then somehow you repair it and you reconcile. Then things rupture again, then you repair it and you reconcile. And I feel like that has been an ongoing cycle, and that is what your person is right now thinking very deeply about, okay, when it comes to you. They're asking themselves, is it possible for us to be steady? Is it possible for us to be stable? Should we continue to try? I feel like that's another question they're asking. Like, I love you so much, but why is it always this up and down? Should we still try? Or is there a way that we can make this much more stable for both of us, so we don't always feel like we're going through so much pain, pleasure and pain, happiness and pain, connection and pain? That's why I get that phrase, rupture and repair. Because see, grounding, returning to reality, coming home. your person wants to feel this with you. They want to feel that you are home. You are where they are feeling grounded. You are real. This connection is real. This relationship is real. You know, they come home to you, and home is like it could be a literal place, but it can also be like that emotional home, right? And I feel like they want that feeling with you so much, but this rupture and repair cycle keeps them and keeps you from feeling like you are each other's total stability and total home. And that's what I think this person wants to change. They want to get to that place where you guys feel very safe and stable with each other. And that is why you have this, you know, strong energy here of grounding, okay? They want to ground the relationship. They want the relationship to feel more grounded, more stable. They don't want the ups and downs, and I'm sure you don't as well, right? So if you guys are in pause or separation right now, this person does wish to reconcile and try to make this connection more stable. Okay, let's go deeper. Their current feelings. What else can you tell us, Spirit, about their current feelings and intentions? About group 3. Five of Wands. Yeah, there's that conflict. Wheel of Fortune. King of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. The Moon. Yeah. So see, this person loves you very, very deeply. Okay? You are central to their emotional life. They have incredibly deep emotions for you, even though there's been these ups and downs. And here we can see it right here with the 5 of Wands, right? Like there's been this conflict. To me, this is a confirmation of that rupture repair cycle. So they really deeply feel that despite whatever has happened with the ups and downs, despite whatever conflicts have happened, you are still the center of their emotional life. None of it has affected their love for you. But I feel like they're feeling at a loss and in a state of kind of confusion with a lack of clarity around what can be done to fix this. This person wants a new phase with you. They want to come into a new time with you. And it's interesting that we got this energy from the universe for you about it's your time. And I feel like that sense of this is the moment, it is the time, your person feels that too. It's like they feel like this is the time. It is time to shift into a new place. But I feel like what they're concerned about is how to do it. They don't know what can be done to bring answers, right? To give a real solution to whatever is making you guys not ground into each other. Whatever is making you guys go up and down. What are you not sharing? What are you holding back? What are you guarding because of your own past traumas? I feel like this person is definitely dealing with their own triggers and past traumas as well, but it's foggy for them. I don't feel like they're incredibly clear with this moon's energy. They're not incredibly clear on how to fix it, what's exactly wrong, why the cycle keeps turning, right? So 8 of Pentacles, it's like they really do wish to work on it. Legitimately, sincerely, they want to work on this. They don't want to leave you. They don't want to separate from you. They don't want this to end. They want to genuinely work on it. Eight of Pentacles. But with the moon's energy, they're not quite sure exactly what needs to be done or what can be done. They're tired of the conflict. They don't want the conflict. They want stability. So Wheel of Fortune, this is such a beautiful card. Your person's intentions, their feelings towards you is, can we start over? Can we end the cycle? Can we put it behind us? Is it possible for us to start a new cycle where we do feel grounded with each other, where we do feel like we're coming home to each other, where we are each other's home? Because like I said, you are their emotional home. So there's a bit of this frustration, like, okay, if we are each other's emotional home, like we love each other so much, why can't we figure this out? So that's what this person truly wants. They want to figure it out. So let's go deeper on, in this immediate future then, what are their intentions towards you and this connection? What are their intentions in this immediate future? Cycles, momentum, see? Oh my gosh, look at this. It's the exact same energy here. Look at this. The cycles of ebb and flow. We're getting the ocean, we're getting the waves, momentum, force, life cycles. Stay grounded. Again, grounding energy. This is the same as this. And the word grounded and grounding is on this card as well. So again, I feel like the main theme between you and this person is to find a place where you both feel grounded in each other. Rise above, oh, another one with the ocean, and rising above drama and obstacles and pettiness. See? Same thing, rising above the current cycle. Observe. 5D, see? That's why I'm telling you, no matter what the conflict, no matter what you guys have been through with the ups and downs, the cycles, the momentum, whatever it is, this person is incredibly connected to you at the 5D. Even if you're in separation right now, or maybe you just have paused contact because things got too intense, things got too difficult, and you just needed a break, they are still intuitively tied to you, or both intuitively and at the soul level tied to each other in the 5D. Okay, so the connection is still very, very powerful. It's still there. It's very strong. It might be underneath the surface for right now. And that is why this person might be trying to observe you from a distance. If that's what's going on in terms of, you know, your contact has diminished, or, you know, you've taken some space. This person is still trying to find out what is going on with you. They're trying to observe you without making it obvious. They, you know, they're thinking about you a lot. They're trying to find out, you know, what's going on with you, but they seem to be incredibly focused on how to get out of the old cycle, how to get out of it, how to rise above, how to not be pulled under by these currents that leave you to like separate together. It's exhausting. I feel like this person's energy is very exhausted, but then so is yours. You're both equally exhausted, and you guys want to rise above this. So this is your person's true intentions towards you and this connection. They want to ground themselves with you. They want to stabilize this relationship because they don't want to let it go. They don't want to lose it. They don't want to lose you. So what does Spirit want you, Group 3, to surrender for a better life journey? Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. That actually makes sense. If you have been feeling very emotionally drained from this situation, or maybe you're just feeling tired, exhausted, you know, from life in general, Spirit is saying this is, and I like the way it goes with the it's your time, right? This is the time to maybe take a break, especially because the holidays are here. Take a break from overthinking this connection. Take a break from overthinking anything else in your life that is feeling heavy, and just play and relax. Allow yourself to breathe and have faith that your time is here, that your time of struggle is over. This phase of struggle is ending, and you are starting a new phase here with this Wheel of Fortune as well, where it is your time. So be playful, allow yourself to relax and enjoy, and have faith that this is going to work out. Okay, so if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. It really helps me and it really supports the channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one.